Welcome back to the News Today channel. Over the past few days, we've received sad news about the passing of some remarkable talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring and remembering them. We will also take a look back at the stars we've lost recently. Before we begin, if this video or the legacy of these special individuals has touched your heart, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel, so we can continue creating more meaningful content. Thank you. Benny Golson, one of the greatest legends of jazz, was not only a talented saxophonist, but also a distinguished composer and pioneer, leaving a profound mark on music history. Born on January 25, 1929, in Philadelphia, a city renowned for its rich musical culture, Benny Golson was destined to become an icon of the jazz world. From a young age, he displayed a passionate love for music, a beginning that set the stage for an inspiring journey spanning more than 7 decades. Golson was not only famous for his exceptional performing abilities, but also recognized as one of the most influential composers of the 20th century. His compositions, such as Whisper Not, I Remember Clifford, Along Came Betty, and Killer Joe, have become classics, performed and cherished worldwide. These melodies are not only musically beautiful, but also profoundly meaningful, reflecting the true emotions and spirit of their time. Benny Golson's career blossomed when he joined the bands of great artists like Lionel Hampton, Dizzy Gillespie, and Art Blakey. He was also a member of the Jazz Messengers, where he not only learned, but also significantly contributed to the development of hard bop, a highly influential jazz style. Golson constantly experimented and innovated, which helped him maintain a leading position in jazz, even as the genre evolved over time. On September 21, 2024, Benny Golson passed away at his home in Manhattan at the age of 95. His passing was not only a great loss to the jazz community, but also left millions of music lovers around the world in mourning. Benny Golson's legacy will live on forever, transcending the barriers of time. His works are not only a testament to his extraordinary talent, but also a reminder of music's power to connect people, inspire, and bring profound meaning to life. Benny Golson will always be remembered as a legend, someone who not only created music but redefined it. John Ashton, one of the prominent and long-standing figures in the film and television industry, has not only captivated audiences, but also left a lasting impression through his emotionally charged performances and unwavering dedication. Born on February 22, 1948, in Springfield, Massachusetts, he is not only a talented actor, but also a model of perseverance, passion, and boundless creativity throughout a career spanning several decades. John Ashton's artistic journey is a vivid testament to the power of performing arts, where he has always sought to connect with audiences through sincerity and a deep passion for his craft. John Ashton began his acting career in the early 1970s and quickly proved his versatility, taking on roles from captivating protagonists to complex antagonists with psychological depth. Particularly, he has always known how to bring his characters to life, making each one he portrays vibrant, authentic, and emotionally evocative. Audiences remember him not only for his talent, but also for his ability to turn each role into a part of a greater narrative, conveying powerful messages and profound meanings. While he could easily be associated with strong, sharp, and sometimes cunning characters, what makes John Ashton special is his ability to reinvent and refresh himself in each project. He constantly challenges himself with various roles, from action films to comedies, from intense situations to deeply human stories. Each time he appears on screen, he brings a fresh, captivating image, while still retaining his unique and unmistakable style. His constant creativity and dedication to each role have made every project he participates in a part of cinematic history. Beyond his personal successes, John Ashton is also an endless source of inspiration for future generations of artists. He is a testament to the importance of continuous learning and growth, no matter what stage of his career he is in. From iconic films to beloved television shows, he has always brought profound and memorable experiences to audiences, while also conveying important artistic and human values. From heavy roles to memorable moments, John Ashton has proven that acting is not just a profession, but a living art. A way for him to share stories, emotions, and valuable lessons with the world. With his significant contributions and illustrious career, John Ashton's name has become an indispensable part of the larger landscape of film and television. His performances not only provide entertainment, but also offer profound lessons about life, love, and humanity. It is certain that, no matter how time passes, the legacy left by John Ashton will continue to endure, serving as a source of inspiration for those who love the art of acting and as proof of his tireless dedication to the global film industry. Linda Deutsch is one of the greatest legends of American journalism, especially in the field of courtroom reporting, where she not only made her mark with sharp writing, but also left behind an inspiring legacy of integrity in the profession. Born in 1943, Deutsch began her career early at the renowned Associated Press and quickly rose to become one of the most prominent court reporters in the United States. With nearly 5 decades of experience, she became an ideal role model for generations of journalists, not only due to her outstanding professional skills, but also for her unwavering commitment to ethical principles and the pursuit of truth and justice. Linda Deutsch's career truly entered a new phase in 1969, when she began reporting on the trial of Sirhan Sirhan, who was convicted of assassinating Senator Robert F. Kennedy, one of the most shocking events in American political history. This case was not only a significant milestone in legal history, but also a turning point in Deutsch's career, propelling her into the national spotlight. But she did not stop there. Deutsch continued to affirm her talent by covering other high-profile cases, most notably the trial of Charles Manson and his followers, who were responsible for the notorious murders in the 1960s. She demonstrated outstanding ability in analyzing complex legal issues and presenting them in a way that was understandable and accessible to the public, thereby increasing the public's understanding of the American legal system. In addition to famous cases, Deutsch also reported on a range of other significant trials, from criminal cases and environmental disputes to financial frauds with far-reaching consequences. Her meticulous attention to detail, accuracy, and ability to clarify complex issues were what made her reports stand out and become truly exceptional. Deutsch always paid attention to the smallest details, from gathering information to how she conveyed that information to the public. She was also a staunch defender of ethical principles in journalism, consistently upholding fairness, objectivity, and honesty in each of her reports, despite the challenges and pressures from society and the public. In an era where fake news and distorted truths have become increasingly prevalent, Linda Deutsch maintained her professional integrity, holding a strong belief in the power of truth and transparency in reporting. Throughout her career, Deutsch was not only an outstanding journalist, but also a respected mentor to many generations of young journalists. She inspired generations of journalists not only through her writing skills, but also with her dedication and passion for the profession, her integrity, and her journalistic ethics. Her sessions sharing her experiences were always filled with valuable lessons on how to be a true journalist and the challenges every journalist faces in their daily work. Linda Deutsch was not only a writer, but also a symbol of total dedication to the journalism profession, with a single desire to bring the truth to the public, even in the most complex and difficult issues. When she passed away on August 27, 2023, at the age of 80, the American journalism community lost a great writer, a dedicated mentor, and a reliable companion on the journey to uncover the truth. Linda Deutsch's legacy will forever be remembered, not only for the articles she left behind, but also for the values she contributed to journalism: integrity, passion for the profession, and unwavering commitment to justice. What she accomplished throughout her career will serve as a guiding beacon for future journalists and a powerful reminder of the strength of journalism in protecting the truth and upholding justice in society. On September 27, 2024, the music community, particularly those who love punk rock, had to say goodbye to a legend, Paul Bakia, widely known as Paul, one of the founding members and the soul of the iconic punk band Reagan Youth. Paul Bakia passed away at the age of 60, and this news was confirmed by his family and friends. Although the exact cause of death has not been made public, there is information suggesting that he had been battling cancer in his final years, which greatly impacted his health, but could not diminish his lifelong passion for music. Paul Bakia was born in Queens, New York, in 1964, in a city full of vibrant life, where music, art, and political turmoil were always in motion. It was the influences of such a city, with its mix of freedom and unrest, that laid the solid foundation for the powerful creativity within him. From a young age, Paul was drawn to what the punk rock movement represented, a musical movement that not only reflected rebellion, but also served as a powerful voice of resistance against contemporary social and political values. In 1980, along with his close friend and fellow co-founder Dave Rubenstein, Bakia formed the band Reagan Youth, and from that point on, his life was tied to a challenging yet immensely meaningful musical career. Reagan Youth quickly became one of the prominent names in the New York punk rock community, with sharp and politically charged songs reflecting social injustices and contemporary issues. Their music blended raw, powerful punk energy with straightforward critiques of policies and political situations, offering a voice that could not remain silent in the face of injustice. Their performances at legendary venues like CBC attracted thousands of fans, proving the powerful appeal of Reagan Youth, as well as Bakia's connection to the punk rock community. Not only was Bakia a talented musician, but he was also a creative leader who played a key role in shaping the distinct sound of Reagan Youth. He stood out not only for his exceptional guitar skills, but also for leading the band's compositions and performance style, blending punk's raw energy with a deep insight into political issues. The band's prominence was not only in their music, but also in the messages they conveyed. Their lyrics, though sometimes controversial, were always clear, sharp, and powerful, a strong voice from the youth who refused to stay silent in the face of oppression and injustice. Although Reagan Youth disbanded in 1990 and lost co-founder Dave Rubenstein in 1993, Bakia's passion for music never faded. He didn't stop, but kept the flame of music burning, releasing new music and continuing to perform on stage. In the early 2000s, Bakia decided to revive Reagan Youth with a new lineup, but still carrying the spirit and messages the band had established before. During these years, despite facing major personal challenges, including his battle with cancer, Bakia persevered in his music career, dedicating himself to his fans and constantly inspiring new generations of music lovers. Paul Bakia's passing is a tremendous loss for the punk rock community, but the legacy he left will never be forgotten. His contributions were not only in the standout music he created, but also in the powerful messages he conveyed through it. Paul Bakia will always be an icon of an artist true to his ideals and passion, someone who used music as a tool for resistance, to fight for what is right and just. His legacy will continue to live on in the hearts of music lovers, serving as an endless source of inspiration for generations of artists and fans alike. The melodies and lyrics of Reagan Youth will continue to echo through time, reminding us all of the power of music to change society and affirm the voices of the oppressed. Farewell to Hugh Prestwood, one of the most talented and influential musicians in music history, whose mark remains indelible in the hearts of music lovers. Born on April 2, 1942, in Laurel, Mississippi, Prestwood was not just a musician, but a master storyteller through music, with the ability to touch the deepest emotions of the human soul. His songwriting talent made him an icon in the country music genre, and his musical career was beloved and celebrated by a wide audience. Through his songs, Prestwood turned simple emotions such as love, loss, pain, and hope into deep, humanistic stories. He had the ability to capture the simple moments of life and transform them into vibrant works of art. Prestwood's lyrics were not just songs. They were stories with powerful life force, reflecting the truth and sincerity of things that listeners could not express in words. Throughout his career, Prestwood collaborated with legendary names like Garth Brooks, James Taylor, and John Anderson, all of whom were deeply inspired by his songwriting talent and unique musical style. One of his most memorable creations was "The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia," a timeless song with a dramatic and emotional story, solidifying Prestwood's position as one of the greatest songwriters in country music. Songs like this made him one of the most influential writers in shaping this genre of music. Prestwood was not only a composer, but also a dedicated mentor who devoted much of his time to guiding, training, and sharing his experiences with younger generations of musicians. He believed that music had the great power to connect people and convey meaningful stories and messages to all. His guidance helped many young artists have the opportunity to develop their careers and pursue their creative dreams. Prestwood not only created timeless songs, but also helped build a foundation for the next generation of artists. The legacy that Prestwood left behind is not only in his immortal songs, but also in the works he passed on to future generations of musicians. He was a guiding light, a teacher, a companion, always ready to help those with a passion and desire to contribute to music. Prestwood not only created music, but also built a musical community where each song was a story, and each story was a part of life. On September 22, 2024, Hugh Prestwood passed away at the age of 82 after a long battle with cancer. Although his passing is a great loss to the music world, the legacy he left will live on forever. His songs will continue to echo in the hearts of music lovers. The stories he told through melodies will live on forever, inspiring future generations of musicians and listeners alike. Prestwood may have passed away, but the music and stories he created will never fade. They will continue to live on in the hearts of everyone as part of the great history of music. Barry Lloyd, born in 1949 and passed away in 2024, was an essential figure in the development of English football, with a career spanning both on the field and on the sidelines as a coach. As a player, he not only made his mark with his skills, but also with his leadership qualities, playing an important role in Fulham's victories and promotion campaigns. His contributions were not just skillful ball handling, but also establishing himself as a leader in the teams he played for, instilling a strong fighting spirit and unity among his teammates. Throughout his playing career, he gave his all, contributing to creating memorable moments in the history of English football. After retiring, Barry Lloyd did not just continue his love for football, but transitioned into coaching, a step that allowed him to leave a lasting impact. His coaching career spanned many years in several clubs, most notably at Worthing and Yeovil Town. Here, Lloyd focused not only on developing players' technical skills, but also on creating a professional, disciplined training environment, encouraging creativity in play. He always sought to help young players recognize and develop their potential, serving as a dedicated teacher, always ready to share his experiences and knowledge with future generations. What stood out about Barry Lloyd was his perseverance and boundless passion for football. He never gave up, even when facing difficulties and challenges in his coaching career. Surely, every step he took was an unwavering dedication to the development of football, whether as a player or a coach. This was further exemplified in his role as head of scouting at Brighton and Hove Albion, where he played a key part in identifying and developing young talent, although he no longer played or coached directly. His legacy continues to live on through the generations of players who grew under his guidance. Barry Lloyd was not only someone who dedicated himself to football, but also a symbol of passion and boundless love for the sport. He created a lasting influence, not only through victories or successes on the field, but also through the values of dedication, patience, and loyalty that he passed on to future generations. Every step in his career was a lesson in dedication and the constant drive to achieve the best. Barry Lloyd's career not only impacted football, but also enriched the cultural values of sport in England, becoming a role model for those who pursue their passion and strive to contribute to sports. On the channel, News Today, you can see stories about famous personalities who unfortunately left us. We pay tribute to those who have passed away in recent days, including those who passed away today. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our posts. Stay tuned to see who passed away today.